welcome to Tea With Me. I'm Michelle K.
I'm Michelle C.
And today we're looking at Reddit stories, and we have one from the Am I the Arsehole subreddit. Title.
Oh, is it juicy? Is it juicy?
I think we'll have a lot to say.
Oh, nice.
Am I the arsehole for making my husband a vegan dinner even though he's completely against becoming one?
Oh, yes, we will have a lot to say on this subject.
Just for the record, we're basically carnivores.
Yes.
So we are very much against veganism.
Yeah.
Let's begin, shall we? I, 24 male, and my husband, 25 male, have been happily married for a little over a year now. We met through a mutual friend, and he learned very quickly that I am a vegan. About a year after we met and got closer, we started dating. He had no issues with me being vegan, but made it very clear that I couldn't force him into being a vegan, which I respected.
Fair enough.
I haven't ever put him down for eating meat in front of me, as that's his choice, each to their own. We even both served vegan and meat-inclusive food at our wedding to accommodate both of our families. That's fine, No issues. Up until now, everything was great. However, recently I've been seeing a ton of vegan recipes on my Pinterest and decided I wanted to try making one for dinner. We don't usually end up getting to have fancy dinners at home as both of us work full time, but I found some time today to cook something up. It was a recipe for pulled pork sandwiches.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, but the pork wasn't actually pork, instead
Of course it wasn't.
Jackfruit.
Oh, okay. That's better than
yeah, it's
oil.
better than the weird fake meat stuff that you see. At least it's actual food. He seemed a little stressed about work, but I showed him the surprise dinner and that seemed to help his mood out. He ate it happily and even complimented my cooking. But when he asked what was in it, and when I told him it was a pulled pork sandwich with jackfruit as a meat alternative, he lashed out.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we'll finish the story and then we'll chime in. He shouted, telling me that he made it clear he was staying a meat eater. I tried explaining that I wasn't trying to turn him into a vegan, but he just walked away then. I mean, he was very stressed, so I kind of...
Yeah.
This happened a few hours back and now he's refusing to talk to me. I feel like I might be the arsehole for making him a vegan dinner, even though he'd made it extremely clear he wouldn't become one, because even if it wasn't my intention to make him one, I still made a vegan dinner that passed off as one with meat in it. Oh, am I the arsehole? Edit, this is a pretty commonly asked question, so I'll just clear it up. I didn't say it was a pulled pork sandwich. All I had said was I had made sandwiches for us, nothing more, nothing less. Yes, but you made the illusion. It was the illusion of it being a pulled pork sandwich.
Well, I suppose,
If you looked
visually,
at it, yeah. But then he should have known that you wouldn't be eating it as a vegan. You know, you wouldn't be eating pulled pork.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Someone's replied saying, he ate it happily and even complimented my cooking. When I told him it was pulled pork with jack meat as the meat alternative, he lashed out. I do not understand people like this who love food until finding out that it's vegan. You're not pushing veganism on him. You made a meal that you could eat and he ended up enjoying. I do not see the issue. I can't eat dairy, so I use plant-based milks, butters, cheeses, etc. Well, they're not milk, butter and cheese. I'm just putting that out there. My husband doesn't care as long as it tastes good. I also make vegetarian/vegan meals at least once a week just to take a meat break. As a big meat eater, he also does not care as long as it tastes good.
I mean, for me, it would be more of an issue because I really am carnivore and I don't, I wouldn't want to eat a vegan meal, full stop.
No, me neither, because I always worry about what they've...
I mean, it's certainly better this way than the other way round because, I presume that the non-vegan in this relationship is more of an omnivore.
More than likely, because that's what most people are like.
He's just had a meat-free meal, really. It's not the same as if somebody cooked me a vegan meal. I'd be offended because I'm carnivore. He's flown off the handle and it just sounds a bit... If he was continuous, you would be an arsehole if you were continuously doing only vegan meals.
Yeah.
Because that's pushing it,
Yeah.
But they seem to have quite a good dynamic up until this point.
By the other token, if the husband made a meal with meat in it and didn't explicitly tell the vegan husband that it had meat in it and just let him eat it and then said, oh, by the way,
Yeah.
that's pork,
Yeah.
the vegan would have flown off the handle, and everyone in the comment section would be saying, that's disgusting, that's despicable.
Yeah.
Because for some reason,
there's a double-edged sword though, really, with that one,
veganism is treated like a religion and the moral high ground.
I know.
Yeah, because all the they've been labelled not the arsehole, basically, and I don't think they're an arsehole, but I don't think the husband's an arsehole either. Like, yes, he shouldn't have flown off the handle, but you said he was stressed from work and all that stuff.
Timing was off, but it does. I mean,
you should have told him ahead of. You should have said, "Look what I've made. It's pulled pork, but it's not pork. It's jackfruit.
It's pulled jackfruit, mate."
Yeah. This is the thing with the vegan, like,
That's
pretend
what
meats.
this is where it's like, I see stuff, plant-based chicken burger.
I have a delivery.
It is not.
Sorry.
Always makes me laugh when I see plant-based chicken burgers. It's like, no, it's just a plant-based burger.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a vegetable burger. Just call it what it is.
Or a vegan burger.
Yeah.
It is not, you know, it's not meat.
It's not, but this
Vegan cheese, it's not cheese.
it's basically oil, right?
Yeah, most of it is just literally industrial
This is what
seed
gets
oils.
me about these
Gross.
pretend meat burgers is the patty is basically oil
Yeah.
with cheese that's oil
And
cooked in oil,
oh,
and
I
it's
know.
like, oh my god, you're just eating industrial seed oil.
And for a little bit of context, you know, before I went carnivore, I did actually do vegan for
I
8
tried.
months, and I felt ill and undernourished, and
Hungry all the time.
I was hungry and lethargic, and my
B12?
mainly B12, yeah, but I was so deficient. Went back to meat within a week. I felt great. I don't even think it took a week, to be honest. It was days. And I just felt so much better. And I was like, do you know what? Never again. Never again.
I did 6 weeks of this alkaline plant diet thing. I mean, I've probably tried all of the ways of eating.
I
there
have
are.
to, really. think.
And carnivore/keto is definitely the best.
Ketovore.
Ketovore. Yeah.
Ketovore.
I am very meat heavy keto.
Yeah. I'm just meat.
You're just meat. Yeah, but I like having the occasional like treat, like little keto treat thing.
Yeah,
Just
I
keeps me
do.
going.
No, I do mainly carnivore. There are times when I do fall off, like, but
Well, that's life.
it's very rare, and it's usually only
Yeah.
for a day, or if I'm out for a meal or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But generally at home, steak, eggs, bacon, lashings of butter.
What is it? Ken Berry calls it the BBBE.
Yes.
Yeah.
BBBE.
Beef, butter, bacon, eggs.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need my coffee.
I know, coffee and tea are plants.
But I've cut out. I've cut out milk, so I do have cream in my coffee. The extra thick cream, if I can get it. It's just the best.
I need to get some in for Christmas.
Yes. But yeah, I think
No one's the arsehole.
no one's the arsehole, really.
Should he have lost it at you? Probably not, but he has told you, don't push the vegan thing. If you'd have told him before he'd eaten it,
It might have been
then I
gone
think
differently.
then he at least had the choice to eat it or not.
Yeah.
You know?
But also, rather than try and push kind of discussing that meal, perhaps just if he's come home stressed from work, just say, do you want to talk about your day? You know, take the focus, because 9 times out of 10, arguments in relationships, I think, and this is from experience as well, the thing that you are arguing over is not actually the problem.
No, it's a catalyst, isn't it? It's
so-
the straw that breaks the camel's back.
So just, you know,
You're both stressed about things.
yeah, or just let them cool down. Some people like to just go off and have their
Give them some
space,
space.
rather
Yeah.
than, you know.
We all need time alone.
Hell yes. Although we have children, so I don't.
Well, I get mine during the school day.
Yeah, yeah. I hear Ned, so. got my
Yeah.
babies, but
Anyway, thank you very much for joining us today.
have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon.